Hey everybody, this video is going to show you how to find your base length if you know the height of your ramp, what you want the height of your ramp to be, and you know what angle of elevation you want. Okay, so I'm looking for an angle of elevation that's 35 degrees, and I want my box to be 25 centimeters. So I found a box that has a height of 25 centimeters. Now, what I need to do is determine, well, I want this angle to be 35 degrees right here where it hits the car would hit the ramp. Okay, but I don't know where to place it. I don't know where to start the ramp. Okay, so I'm unsure what this distance will be, and I'm going to use the trig ratio, the tangent ratio, to help me figure it out. Okay, so let's plug in what we know. We know that I want an angle of 35 degrees. I have the side opposite, but I don't know the adjacent side. So I've got our tangent ratio here. What I would do is I would do the tangent of 35 degrees, and I want that to be equal to the 25 over the adjacent side, which I don't know, but I want to figure out. Okay, so there's a couple ways we can do this. I didn't spell tangent right, did I? Okay. So one way to do it is we use that table we looked at the other day. I would find the tangent column, and I would find the angle degree. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to first start with the angle that I want. So I would look down, all the way down, and I would find the 35 degrees, and then I'm going to find the tangent decimal ratio that they gave me. Okay, and that actually ends up being 0.7002. Okay, so instead of saying tangent of 35 degrees, what we can do is say 0.7702. So I'm going to carry my work down here. I'm going to say 0.7002 is equal to 25 over that adjacent side that I want. Okay, now for me to figure this out, that's the same thing as saying the adjacent side is equal to 25 divided by 0.7002. Okay, so get out your calculator. All right, let's get our calculator, and what we'll do is rotate it there, and what I'm going to do is clear, and I'm going to just go 25 divided by 0.7002, and that should be my length of the base. So in this case, I want that length to be about 35.7 centimeters. Okay, so as you guys can see. All right, so I'll repeat that process. I took the adjacent side, which was 25, and I divided it by the 0.7002 that I found in the table. Okay, now there's a second way to do it. I'm going to show you that right now. One way is to use your calculator and not even use the table. Okay, so essentially, if you don't have the table, you don't know this decimal. Your calculator knows that decimal, so let me show you how you would figure that out. We would say, hey, I want to find the tangent, there's the tangent button, and I want to find the tangent of that 35 degrees. So I would type in 35 for the degrees, I would press the tangent button, and there's that 0.7002, and a bunch of other nonsense, okay? So now I've got that, okay? But unfortunately, I have to take that and divide it by 25. So this is where it gets a little tricky. There's a couple ways you can do it. I'm going to say 25, and then what I would do, let's see, on this, what we can do is do the reciprocal. There it is, 1 over x. So I'm going to take the 1 over x, I think this will work, and I'll multiply it by the 25, and we should get that same number. There it is, 35.7, okay? So on the calculator, what I did was a couple steps, I'll repeat them. I took the 35 degrees, I took the tangent of it, and then I want to kind of reciprocate that, so I did the 1 over x, and I multiplied it by the 25. So there's my 35.7.